What's going on, guys? I'm Steve. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another video. If it's your first time stopping by the channel, hit that subscribe button. Trust me, you won't regret it. You're a returning subscriber as always, guys. Welcome back, and I do appreciate support. You know, violence in America is nothing new. But some of these stories, man, I do, man, are just, just how you just looking back at, damn, how things could have been avoided. Today I want to talk about a story. I was supposed to do the first story this morning, but, I got tied up. This story is out of Brooklyn, New York. Shout out BK. And it's about a building super, 41-year-old man who's not been named, that confronted a supposed package thief, in the apartment building. And he tried to get the man out of the building, and the man beat him to death. Beating somebody to death is one thing, but the object he used to kill this man, because the man didn't die right away, he died trying to hold him there for police to come. The instrument that was used just left me speechless. Take a look at this horrific story, man.
Attack in Brooklyn. Police say a man beat a building super so badly that he later died at his home.
It was all the result of some kind of confrontation over alleged stolen packages there. And this morning, a person of interest is in custody.
No matter what happened, it's a horrifying crime. Phil Tate has been out on the scene all morning long. And Phil, you actually spoke with an eyewitness who saw all of this as it happened.
Yeah, good morning. I spoke with a neighbor who is simply devastated. She tells me that she saw this entire ordeal, what started as a verbal dispute that unfortunately ended in a brutal attack. But she says this is a part of an ongoing issue at the building of stolen packages. She said that that alleged thief had showed up to the building yesterday when the super had confronted him, but also made threats to return to kill him and his wife. Now, this morning, cops tell us that they do have a 30-year-old person of interest in their custody that's now being questioned. Detectives are looking into if the person that the 41-year-old super confronted was someone that was in fact stealing packages, and whether the super was attempting to remove him from the building's lobby. Now, investigators were on scene here yesterday at the Flatbush building searching for any clues. They did recover the suspect's scooter that was left outside. Now, for the super's neighbor, she tells me the chaos that she saw as the attacker showed no mercy.
My super tried to restrain him. He had him on the gate and was trying to restrain him while his wife was calling the cops. And the thief took his iPhone and started repeatedly giving him blows to the head.
How many times would you say he hit him?
Maybe 8 times. He was bleeding profusely. He went back home about, I would say around 10:30. I just heard his wife screaming for help. We ran into her apartment and he was face down on the bathroom floor. We gave CPR until the ambulance came, but unfortunately they let us know that he was pronounced dead.
Yeah, this is just a devastating story, and neighbors tell me that they believe that this could have been avoided, calling on the landlord for beefed up security, even letting the authorities in the neighborhood know what's going on here. Important to note that the victim did have trauma to the head. Unfortunately, he did die at a local hospital. We are still waiting to hear back from the medical examiner's office on an official cause of death. We're live in Flatbush this morning. I'm Phil Tate, Channel 7 Eyewitness News.
That's terrible, man. This goes to show you, man, you don't confront people nowadays that do what they do out in the open, because obviously, number one, they don't care, and number two, if you confront them, they're already letting you know they in a position where if somebody come up on them, they probably got a contingency plan with that in case they are accused or whatever. People are bolder nowadays than ever with the brazen crimes they commit. This man lost his life getting beat in the head with a cell phone, an iPhone at that. Said they hit him 8 or 9 times. Man went in the house, died 2 hours later. Fell face down in the bathroom floor. Said he was bleeding profusely. I don't know why he didn't get medical attention then, or why his wife didn't go get medical attention. Or maybe she came in there and found him like that. But either way, man, I mean, confronting people now, it's not like it was back in the day where people had shame. You know what I'm saying? remember back in the day, you'll come up to somebody and get to talking. They'll say something to you like, oh, hold on, you know, before you get all loud and stuff and be saying my business, or, you know what I'm saying? They'll try to quiet it down. Now everybody spews their business, whether they on the phone or they confronting somebody, and everybody know what the fight is about, or is about to be about, because of what's coming out of people's mouth, like megaphones shouting to the world their displeasure with each other. Guy said he saw him in the building, tried to remove him. Evidently, he removed him outside. The 30-year-old guy didn't like how he was manhandled, probably. Then he pinned him against the gate. The cops coming. He ain't want no part of that. Drastic measures to get away. Beat the man in the cell with a cell phone, ran and left his electric scooter right there. They picked him up the next day. Well, later that day, because he supposedly died yesterday morning. It's horrific. All over stealing packages. Now they're saying they don't know if the guy did it or not. But I mean, shit, that stealing packages is like something that happens all the time. And that ain't worth your life. Trying to defend that. A lot of times people are in positions where, you know, people come to them with problems, whether it's building maintenance or other things like that. And they feel as though, you know, they want to help people. A lot of times, situations like this, you take on more than your job qualifications or responsibilities require of you. You know, it's easy after seeing what happened to the man to say, hey, he could have did this or he should have did that. But nobody knows the scenario. But I do know this. Nobody should be out there stealing from people and taking shit that's not there, especially around the holidays or just period. You know, I order things that I desperately need a lot of times to help my everyday life be a little bit better, regardless if it's an appliance or some type of book or something. I need it. That's why I brought it. And you're waiting patiently for something to arrive, only to have somebody take it right off the doorstep of your property. That shit is sinful. And the thing that's crazy is these people can do this, and then when you come out there to say something to them, you can lose your life, but you can't do shit to them when they come in your property to take your shit from you. Shit is crazy, man. This guy should still be living. And I damn sure wouldn't want to wish that on anybody, but sometimes you got to know your limits. And I think, you know, between, you know, him talking to the guy, they said it got, you know, the argument got worse and worse, and then it turned into something else. That's just what happens when two men talk to each other. And a lot of times it becomes the way it gets physical. It's just upsetting. I'm Stock Market Steve for the Dynamic Reason channel. As always, like, comment, share, and subscribe. May this man rest in peace. It's just upsetting.